close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak. A moment now to take a look at the visiting Washington Nationals. Mark DeRosa, tell us about this lineup and how they continue the winning streak.
Yeah, you take a look at this lineup they're running out today, and they got their work cut out for them with the sinker baller on the mound on the opposition side. They're going to have to see the ball up. They're going to have to work the home plate umpire. Can't be given 4 to 6 inches off the inside half, or he's going to have a field day pounding that sinker in there. Should be interesting to see right out of the chute if he's got the good one on that. Yeah, he's going to have to work that sinker down in the zone. That's his bread and butter pitch, and if he's going to leave that belt high, that's going to spell disaster.
In now is Adam Eaton, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. These Mets fellas, as they take the field here today, they haven't quite been able to get on track yet. They come in 2-4 over their first 6 games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. And he'll get over to... Oh, it kicks off his glove. How did he do that? And the run will score as the Nats are off to a 1-0 lead.
The left fielder, number 22. Hey, nice way to start a new series, Dero. The thing you want to do is try to score early. It's always nice to win the first game of a series.
Yeah, they're coming out swinging right here, trying to set the tone and let everybody breathe a deep sigh of relief. Hopefully get this first game under our belt.
Juan Soto to the plate now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
Hey, he finds himself in a tough situation early, and he's going to have to execute a pitch to get out of it. But if he does, it'll build confidence, and he starts rolling as the later innings start happening.
And that's in there. Base hit. Eaton is on his way home. He will score, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
Man, you might see some scrambling between the manager and the pitching coach in this one. That's 4 consecutive knocks. Code red.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Cespedes. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Here's Brian Dozier now. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. From the stretch. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. And this is going to get down for extra bases, as that'll get 1, if not both of them, home. And they will hold that runner over at third as he'll move up only 90 feet. But the bases are loaded with 1 away.
28. Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there. But you have to hold there, Dero, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know he wants to get a ribby for his buddy, but that's the way the game's played.
And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. The 0-1 pitch. A line shot to third base.
Batting it. The right fielder.
Here's Howie Kendrick. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Looking to minimize the damage here. Line toward right center. Oh, and he can't hang on. 1 run scores. The run scores from second. That makes it a 4-0 ball game.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, Dero.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Hit hard to short. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The third baseman, number 6.
First delivery to him on the way. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Fellas, the Nationals, as they take the field here today, they come in after another good win last time out that ran their record to start the season to a perfect 5-0.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell. Look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
Here's Juan Lagares now. He's got a base hit tonight, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Darryl Parker.
Hey, not a very big strike zone, but a strike zone that kind of moves around a little bit too much for my liking.
Yeah, Dan, I know there's not a clear scouting report with Darryl. I'll tell you what, you're going to know in the first 2 innings where he's going to be.
Turner loves it. There's one. Relay to Adams, and yes, they get the double play.
Batting third.
Here's the catcher, Wilson Ramos. No one on base for him after the double play.
Yeah, Matt, that 2-ball really changed the complexion of this inning. It looked like the middle of the order was going to have a chance to get a big hit with some ducks on the pond, but now they just have to try and get a 2-out rally started.
No balls and a strike to count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Hey, this boy ain't messing around right now. Attacking the zone, showing a lot of confidence in his stuff. He's got 2 quick outs, and now he's got this guy down 0-2.
Soto on the move. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Doing for the Metropolitans. They're down 4-0.
Leading off for Washington.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll start things out against Noah Syndergaard as this inning is underway. But right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out.
The center fielder, number 2.
Now at the plate, Adam Eaton. He reached on a single in his first try. Looped over toward first. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. So one gone in the inning here with a runner at first. And the next hitter will be the right-handed bat of Anthony Rendon. Here comes the first pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the move is Lagares. He gets there, and that's the second out. So it's a runner at first with 2 gone. And digging into bat next, the ever-dangerous Juan Soto. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Well, pitching poorly once like he did in his last start, it's going to happen here or there, but he's struggling here again too, and there has to be some concern. And part of it is probably psychological. He's got to get those here we go again thoughts out of his head.
Here's Matt Adams now as he rips it on the ground to second, and the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's the left fielder, Yoenis Cespedes. Past battles with Scherzer. He's got 3 base hits in 20 at-bats. He's taken him deep once. Here's the 0-1. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
There's a called strike on a changeup. Not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
Curveball got him swinging for the first out.
Pitching 101 is changing location and upsetting the hitter's timing. You do that, and everything's going to be fine. In that strikeout, he never threw the same pitch twice in a row, and he won the battle because of it.
Next for the Mets, Robinson Cano. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line. You see a lot of swinging misses on those.
2 balls and a strike to count. Now the 2-1. And great extension as he drives this one high in the air and deep the other way. A leap at the wall, but forget it. It's gone. A home run. Robinson Cano, a solo home run. Second home run early in the year. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
The right fielder.
Standing in now, Michael Conforto. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air into shallow left center. Soto moving in. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
Batting 7.
Jed Lowry now. Past battles with Scherzer. He has a 3 for 12 line. He also has 1 home run. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kendrick giving chase. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Mets draw a hair closer thanks to the... Now with the plate, Brian Dozier, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to...
Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And it's gone as they add still another.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. And there to take this one in is Cano for the first out. So 1 away in the inning now. And before we get too much further, let's take a look at where the Mets find themselves in the race for the National League East. Here's the first pitch to him. This is line to left. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Now batting, the pitcher, Max.
So here now's the pitcher, Max Scherzer. First offering on its way. Hard hit ball to second. There's Cano. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. Bottom. Next up for New York, Dominic Smith comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses inside 1-0. A ball and a strike to the Mets first baseman.
Hey, if he's going to get swings and misses at balls up and out of the zone, he's going to continue to go there.
1-2 to Dominic Smith.
If I'm the guy in the batter's box right here, I have to take a step out, adjust my batting gloves, take the pull side out of it, because that was 3 fastballs in a row.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Soto moves over. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 9.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up to bat next, the pitcher, Noah Syndergaard. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Kendrick has a beat on it, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Jeff McNeil. Second at bat here. He reached via a single to lead off the home first.
Not an easy thing to do when you're in a leadoff spot, but that was a good piece of hitting in his first at bat. An opposite field base hit, which leads me to believe that this guy's going to cover both sides of the plate.
Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Calling for it, Kendrick. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Mets go down. Matt Vasgersian back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, and starting out the inning, the exciting speedster Trey Turner. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch. Swinging a liner toward the gap in left center. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
Yeah, Matty, I mean, the numbers don't lie. They tagged him for 10 hits, including that last one, and he's having a hard time getting out of any trouble. They might be buying some time to let the relievers get a few more pitches in before they give him the hook.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
Sometimes it's all about the stuff you have on a particular day. You take a look inside the numbers. 100% of his first pitches to batters have been for strikes, but the quality hasn't been there. He's going to have to make some changes to turn this one around.
On the ground for Cano, this could be 2. To Lowry at the bag. On to first, and they get them both.
The third baseman.
So the base is empty now after the double play. And set to go as the third baseman, Anthony Rendon. Line hard. Foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is lifted out to left. Cespedes on the move. He tracks it down, and that will end the inning. Nationals go quietly. They're up 5-1. Here's Juan Lagares, and he'll lead things off against Max Scherzer.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean just off the corner.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Line drive snagged on a short hop. On to first, and Scherzer's on a roll now, 2 away.
The left fielder, number 52.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. (5-1) our score as we play the 4th here. The next 0-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3. Down in. Ready for another shot now. Juan Soto. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far.
Number 22.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Soto.
Liner toward right center. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Great jump on that ball hit to the gap in right center field. A great diving catch. One of the better plays you'll see.
Stepping in now, Matt Adams. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2.
Now that second baseman, Brian Dozier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the power-hitting second baseman Brian Dozier.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter.
And he will get there as he had to cover a lot. Welcome back to Flushing, Queens. Before we get back to baseball, let's check in with Heidi.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Mickey Callaway, the Mets skipper, about his lineup's performance so far. And he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Robinson Cano is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. The 1-1 is strike two swinging. Swing and a miss, and he'll start the fifth the same way he ended the fourth, with a punch out, one away.
I think he kind of trained the hitter's eyes in that at bat. What I mean is you'll find the first three pitches are all down around the knee. So as a hitter, he's probably looking down there again, and that's the perfect time to raise his sights and make a good pitch up.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Another 0-2 coming. That misses. 1-2.
Love the execution of that changeup, but hats off to the guy at the plate right now. That's a great take in this situation. Maybe bought himself a fastball.
The 1-2 misses above the zone for a ball.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he lays off the curveball, so it's a full count now.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Freezes him, a strikeout looking.
Now batting.
Stepping into the box,
shortstop.
Jed Lowry. First two men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though.
He executed that 1-2 curveball pretty well. I think that's right where he wanted it to end up, but he couldn't get him to chase at it. We'll see what they go with now after that didn't work out.
Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Mets go down. Seth Lugo will come on and make his 4th appearance in this campaign.
Number 67.
Into the box now, Kurt Suzuki. He flew out in his last at-bat. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cespedes is there. 1 away.
Now batting. Right
Coming to the plate now, Howie Kendrick. Past matchups against Seth Lugo. He's 2 for 4. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. Lugo, a native of Louisiana, the Bayou State. He was taken in the very late rounds back in 2011.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The next 0-2. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. Had him played perfectly that time, and there are 2 gone now. Into the box now, the Nationals pitcher, Max Scherzer. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Little flare out to left. And that is in there for a 2-out base knock. So the speedy Trey Turner gets a chance following the base hit.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
He's set, and the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Lagares, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. One more look at the final out. A teeth rattler if ever there was one. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Into the box, Dominic Smith. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
In there for strike one, 0-1.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes?
1 ball, 1 strike to count. Here it comes on 1-1. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he will take strike 3 called. He's got another one. 5 straight strikeouts, and that's the first out of the inning. Adeiny Echeverria will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Man, he is looking flat out unhittable on the mound right now. That's 5 straight punch-outs. I love it, but I think he might want to get his defense involved at some point so they don't fall asleep.
Now the 0-1. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. And he'll continue this roll he's on. Make it 6 strikeouts in a row. Gracious, 2 away.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Standing in now, Jeff McNeil. As he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Scherzer's ready. Here it is on 0-2. Here's a high pop-up. Turner has got it, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Mets. Welcome back to Citi Field in Flushing. Nationals on top in this one as we get ready for the 7th. But first, let's check out the game summary to see how we got here. Robert Gesellman is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Number 65, Robert Gesellman.
So digging in now, Adam Eaton, lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's 0 for 5.
Adam Eaton.
First pitch on its way. That's lifted the other way out to left. Cespedes comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out. In now is Anthony Rendon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit on the ground out to short. Taken there by Lowry. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
The left fielder, number 22.
So next will be the 4-hole for the Nationals. Juan Soto. He's 2 for 3 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Seventh inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Line drive to center field. Lagares is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Ready now, Juan Lagares. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action. And they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
0-1 the count. Pitch on the way. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
You know, we haven't seen that pitch from him in a while, but it looks like he's got pretty good feel for it. If he's going to pick and choose when he's going to use it, he could steal some strikes that way.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Popped him up. Dozier is calling for it. 1 away.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range, heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
First pitch on its way. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I'm pretty surprised by the location on those last 3 pitches. The book on him is that he hits the away pitch pretty well, and he just saw 3 in a row out there.
So does he go back out there again?
No, Matt, I expect him to mix it up. Most catchers won't call for the same location over and over and over.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Wilson Ramos becomes the second out of the bottom of the 7th. Here's Yoenis Cespedes, and he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far.
You know, Matt, and every team has that one guy, and Yoenis Cespedes is that guy for the Mets. Completely changes that complexion of that Mets betting order.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball 1. Cespedes behind the ball and 2 strikes.
Thought this middle of the order might give him a fight and put up a little bit of resistance, but that hasn't been the case. He's carving right through them here.
And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Mets go down 1-2-3. They're down here 5-1. Digging in to try it again, Matt Adams. Lifetime matchup numbers with Gesellman. He's gone 2 for 5. He's taken him deep once. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Nearly a big fly to start the inning. Instead, a foul ball.
He wasn't fooling anybody with that fastball. He barreled.
Now Adams connects. Deep to right. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a long solo homer there off the bat of Matt Adams. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it's now a 6-1 ball game.
When that pitch was grooved right down Main Street, he couldn't believe it. He started salivating when he saw it, but stayed back enough to put a great swing on it.
Up next for Washington.
Into the box, Brian Dozier. As he'll cut on and miss it, a good slider at the knees for strike 1. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. This is line to left. Cespedes has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1.
Number 28.
Now at the plate, Kurt Suzuki. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hard on the ground towards short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery won't be in time as he'll beat the throw to first. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at bat right there, or probably his last at bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never. And I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking this very well could be my last AB of this game. So if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
The second, there's Cano. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nationals able to add on thanks to the long ball. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Nationals 6 and the Mets 1. Here's Robbie Cano now. He leads off their half of the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
In there, strike 1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
0-2 now as Cano comes up empty on that one.
He's feeling it out there on the mound, just getting the ball and throwing it with a lot of confidence right now.
Fouled off. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. High chopper over to first. Played on the backhand. And he'll flip it to the pitcher covering for the out. So stepping in, Michael Conforto. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike. And that one, it's ball 2. 1 run, 2 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To 2-2 now.
I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Count remains 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Soto will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Jed Lowry. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
And he fouls this one off. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. That's strike 2. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. Down in order go the Mets. The lead remains 5. It's 6-1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Max Scherzer. And an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon. And you have to say, he's really earned it. Left side. And that'll get through into left. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than a leadoff single.
Hey, guys, that's his second hit of the game. He's also got a good chance at getting a W on the mound. I mean, this is stuff you do when you're 9 and 10 years old, not when you're in professional baseball.
Stepping in now, Trey Turner. He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Back goes Lagares, and it's gone. So it's a 2-run shot to right center. First home run of the campaign for him, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Man, he threw a two-seamer hoping to get some movement, but that thing did nothing to fool him, and he squared it up perfectly. Pretty swing of the bat there.
Justin Wilson enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 38.
In now, Adam Eaton, as he will line this one into right center, and this is going to get down and should be extra bases. And this one scoots all the way to the wall. And he is into second base with a double, his 3rd hit this afternoon.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Into the box now, Anthony Rendon, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they'll get it in quickly. It's 1st and 3rd now with nobody out. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Juan Soto. And they're runners at the corners now. First offering on its way. Lifted in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 1 down. And they decide not to push things here with 1 away, as he'll hold on at third base. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Matt Adams. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's a weakly hit fly ball off to the left side. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And not in time as the run scores.
The batter.
Digging in, Brian Dozier. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. First pitch coming. Here it is. Good pitch there. Had him a little out in front. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-World, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
And the run is in to score from second.
Sometimes it's hard to explain when a game is this lopsided. A lot of things just kind of snowball on you. One thing leads to another, a big hit, which leads to another, some bad defense, some shoddy pitching. Next thing you know, you look up and you're on the wrong side of a whole lot of badness.
High in the air out to center field. Lagares is under it. 2 down. So striding forward now, Howie Kendrick. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least. So you know he wants to make up for it right here.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Lagares has it in his tracks, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, 4 score. We'll head now to the bottom of the 9th. Ready once again, Dominic Smith. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The first baseman.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he'll power in a fastball, that time at 94 for strike 1.
You see there, the pitch count is up to 88. And at this point in the game, that's a good place to be. So I think we'll see him stay out there for at least a little while longer.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes.
I really like watching righties throw that cutter in on lefties' hands like that. This one was down 2, and if he hits it, there's a pretty good chance he's going to pound it into the ground.
High and deep to straightaway right. Kendrick going back on it to the track. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now down to an 8-run ball game.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
He takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2. No outs, nobody on. And it's fouled away.
If I'm on the mound right now, I know I'm in the hitter's head. He was definitely sitting soft. I might speed him up and elevate it right here.
And they'll try to bounce a curveball on 0-2, but he holds back. It's 1-2 now.
Those 0-2 curveballs are really tough for guys to lay off. There's a reason it's such a common pitch in that count, but he did well to spit on it there.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame.
Number 6.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jeff McNeil. He got under one and popped out his last time up. In there, and it's 0-1.
Hey, that's a well-executed fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. If he stays there all day, it's going to make for a long day for the offense. Unless they're willing to bend their legs and get down and create some different launch angle, he's on point right now.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
I think if he executes that pitch on the corner instead of off of it, he probably gets some pretty weak contact, if anything. He jammed him pretty hard on the previous pitch, so my bet was he was going to try to cheat on the inside part, thinking it might be coming again.
The 2-2. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. The 2-2. Popped him up. Rendon has a play. 2 down.
The center fielder.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
I know it goes without saying, but the best pitch in baseball is getting ahead with a first pitch strike. That's why this guy's been able to stay in this game, pounding the zone.
That gets down, and the inning will continue. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get to third, and he made it happen.
Liner towards second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. Notch one in the score column as the runner from third crosses the plate.
That's the only way to combat a nasty cutter. You have to find a way to fight and stay inside that baseball and drive it the other way.
Into the box, Yoenis Cespedes, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he comes back with one in there for a high strike.
He might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
1-2 now. And he gets strike 3 called to end it here, and with that, this one is over.
Hey, listen, in baseball, we don't see very many complete games any longer because of pitch counts, but listen, he was good from the first inning through the 9th. Well-deserved complete game victory.
10-3 at the end of this contest. Washington jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Max Scherzer earns the win, his second, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 10 runs, 19 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base.